What is going on, everybody? Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful, amazing day. What a crazy, insane week 11 we had, y'all. Several blowout games, several close games. It was insane to watch. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the video. Um, Appreciate the 40 subscriber goal. Hopefully, we can get that up to 50 in a matter of the next few weeks. That would be amazing to reach, amazing milestone to reach. So again, please like, subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Again, let me know down in the comments who you got winning these games. Since last week, it was insane. Went 6-5. Yeah, 6-5 throughout last week. So hopefully next week will be a better week. So let's jump right into these week 12 picks. We are a quarter of the way until the NFL playoffs. Let's jump right into it. We got Thursday night football. We got Bills, Texans. Good classic matchup game. It's gonna be a really good one. Bills coming off a crazy win against the Bucks last week, winning at 44-32, and the Texans coming off a win as well, close one against Tennessee Titans, 16-13. So this one could be a good game, um, but I think for the Bills, I feel like this could be a better matchup for them. I think they can win this game a good 34-24, a good margin ball game. Um, Texans are going to try to keep pace with the Bills, but the Bills, they need to keep pace in standings for playoffs, since they are ranked second or third, I think. So again, 34-24 for this game. It's gonna be a good one. Hopefully, you guys stay tuned for that Thursday night. It's gonna be a amazing game. Oof. Hope you guys are ready for this one. This one's gonna be a classic, good game. We got the Indianapolis Colts. Again, my dark horse Colts taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Two good football program teams. Colts coming off a bye, Chiefs coming off a massive loss against the Broncos. This game will determine for the Chiefs if they win this game, they're still in for the playoffs. If they lose, then they have a struggle to get in to the playoffs since they're 5-5 right now. Um, Either way, it could go either way for both sides of the ball. But crazy enough, of course, I got my dark horse team, Indianapolis, taking the dub, winning it 38 to 32. 38 to 32, Indy in this matchup. Again, Chiefs have a struggle week this week. So, again, we'll see how this game turns out. Next game we got is my Seattle Seahawks taking on the Tennessee Titans. This one should be an easy bounce back game away in Nashville. It's gonna be probably a decent one, but who knows? I mean, with I think Simmons, I think I saw that was injured. It's out. He was out, so I say a good 30 to 15. 30 to 15 in this matchup. They're going to have a bounce back game after losing to the Los Angeles Rams. So that game, if y'all guys want to go check out my last week's picks when I was talking about the Seahawks and Rams, yes, I was biased and picked the Seahawks last week, but I had a feeling deep down the Los Angeles Rams were going to win because usually they're always good at home, the Rams, against us. And I don't know why I have a gutsy feeling the next time we face the Rams, they're gonna sweep us. As we swept the Cardinals, I feel like the Rams could sweep us. So we'll see how that'll be down the road. Um, but again, for this game, 30 to 15. Ooh, a good classic NFC North matchup. We got the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay coming off I believe a bounce back win against the Giants, a close one, almost without Cam and Jackson. It was a good one for Jameis Winston to prove that he could be a good backup quarterback than Russell. So again, this one could be a good game for both sides of the ball, since the Vikings came off a close game as well against the Bears last week. So both teams coming off close games for the Vikings and Packers. But in this game, I got the Green Bay Packers winning it. A good 28 to 24, another close game for this matchup. Um, Again, JJ McCarthy needs to find his rhythm, find his footing. Because if not, this Vikings team's gonna be a struggle. So this could be a close game. We'll see. Next game is gonna be really interesting. We got Ravens versus the Jets. The Ravens coming off a good win against the new look Shador Sanders Browns, and the that game was just, it was a close one. They could have had that win. They were only down by a touchdown and a 2 point conversion. Tie the game. So again, a lot of these games coming down to the wire, either field goal misses, barely can get the late drives. It's just, I think Browns, they need to rely on Shador. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do, what Kevin Stefanski and that Browns organization is doing to Shador, but they should rely on him. If they don't want to rely on him, they can trade him. Maybe to the Raiders, maybe to the Jets. Who knows? Or maybe someone that needs a quarterback right now, like Houston. It's just, after seeing them draft two QBs, the Browns, it's just, I don't know what the heck they're trying to do. But anyways, jumping back into the games, the Ravens Jets, again, Ravens coming off that close win against the Browns, and then the Jets coming off a blowout game by the Patriots. I'm gonna ride with the Ravens in this matchup, winning it a good 30 to 18. 30 to 18 in this matchup for the Ravens. Next game we got is the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets. Um, don't know what's going on with the Lions lately. Um, they always have one decent game. It's like one decent game, one shutout game from the other team, and then next time they play is they destroy the team, and then after they come from destroying a team, they lose in a weird game. So I don't know what's going on with the Lions. Hopefully they can figure something out in this game against the Giants. Um, I don't know why. I feel like this one could be a close one with Jameis Winston. I feel like a good 30-28 ball game for the Lions. It's gonna be a weird game to see. So we'll see if the Lions can figure something out. Next game, oof. This is gonna be a fun one to talk about because everybody knows the history between this QB and this team. We got the Aaron Rodgers led Steelers facing against the Chicago Bears. And the reason why I say that is that Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. He owns them. I don't know what the record prediction is against that, but I've seen stat line about ever since he was, of course, with the Green Bay Packers for so long. Like how Tom Brady, several teams that he owns, I think. I can't remember who. I think the Dolphins, I think it was, or the Bills, one of the two. And like as with Aaron Rodgers in the NFC North, he owns the Bears. So crazy enough, I'm gonna go with the upset pick here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with the upset pick since this will be my upset pick of the week. Go with the Pittsburgh Steelers in this game against the Bears. Yes, the Bears put up a good game last week against the Vikings, and then the Steelers coming off a good win against the basically the Joe-less Cincinnati. So again, I got the Steelers in this game, a good 32-24 ball game. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a crazy game to see. Hopefully, I guys stay tuned for that one. Next game, oof, we got the red hot New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. This game could go either way. Who knows how this game will turn out? But I do think New England will keep pace in the AFC playoff for the playoff picture, possibly for the number one seed. Um, Again, I feel like, of course, pardon me, of course, the New England Patriots could win this game a good 42 to 20. 42 to 20 for New England. Um, Again, with how bad Cincinnati lost to the Steelers last week, and of course their defensive players are Logan Whistle's not there anymore. He's with Dallas. Trey Hendrickson is injured, and of course Joe Burrow's still out for another couple of days. So again, I got New England winning this matchup against Cincinnati. Next game, this is going to be a good one. We got the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. Good matchup game, we'll see here again. Shador against the Las Vegas Raiders. We'll see how this game turns out to be. But I feel like I'm gonna ride with. I trust more the Browns in this game because the Raiders lost against the Cowboys on Monday night. So I trust more the Browns in this one. Possible good 28 to 28 to maybe 18. 28 to 18 in this matchup for the Browns. Again, I don't see much for the Raiders of what they're going to do in this game. So we'll see how this game turns out for the Browns. All right. Next game we got is possible last game on CBS. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals. Um, Two crazy games possible for this game. As Jacksonville is coming off a big win against the Chargers. Um, again, another team that's possibly just owns the Chargers. Because the last few matchups going back to date, Chargers have been losing to Jacksonville. So again, we'll see how this one goes out against the Cardinals. I mean, Cardinals are struggling right now as they lost a smacker of a game against the 49ers last week. And who knows, maybe this could be another smacker game because it's funny how you play in California. Well, hang on. You play a California team at home, and then next you got is a Florida team coming to your home. So I have a feeling this game, the battle of the coast teams will probably win this, of course, since 49ers beat the Cardinals. I feel like I feel like the Jags will do the same. I feel like Jags will win this game a good 38 to 24. 38 to 24 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. This would be a crazy, insane game to see. So we'll see how this game turns out. Next two final games before I talk about the final two games. We got the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Saints coming off a well rested bye. Falcons coming off a close loss against the Panthers last week, choking that game away. Um, but I feel like this could be a good bounce back game for the Falcons in this matchup. But I don't know. I mean, Kirk Cousins is doing decent, all right, even though Mike Penix is out. But I do think that the Falcons can come off with a win. A good 24 to 18. 24 to 18 for the Atlanta Falcons. This could be a good one. So we'll see how this one turns out for the Falcons. Excuse me. And last and final game on Fox, we got the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. It could be an interesting NFC East matchup, as I believe the Eagles won this last time in Philly, Now they're heading here to the AT&T Stadium. So this one could be a decent, good game for both sides of the ball after both teams coming off wins uh, this past Sunday and Monday, of course, for the Cowboys. Um, it's funny how both of these teams are coming off of night games, as the Cowboys, of course, coming off a big win on Monday night against the Raiders. And again, the Eagles coming off a weird game again on Sunday night. And then now both teams have a rest day with not being shine bright anymore. But of course, last game on Fox. So we'll see. This game could be a good one to watch on Fox, of course. But I'm riding with the Philadelphia Eagles more in this one. Yes, this could be a close, maybe a high score game for the Cowboys. But again, I got the Philadelphia Eagles winning this matchup a good 38 to 30. 38 to 30. It's going to be a crazy close game in Dallas. Um, and plus, this will be a week before Thanksgiving for the Cowboys, since they won't have a lot of time to rest. So we'll see how this one turns out for the Cowboys and Eagles. It's gonna be a good one. And before I jump into these games, guys, the only if you did not hear these four teams, of course they're on their bye this week. You got two teams in the AFC West: the Denver Broncos, LA Chargers, and Los Angeles Chargers, both on a bye right now. And the two teams that played against each other in Spain after the Spain game, the Dolphins coming off that win in Spain, and both teams flying back home. Well, now resting for their next week games. So the Miami Dolphins and Commanders are both also on a bye with the Broncos and Chargers. So again, if you did not hear those teams, of course they're on a bye. So, but before I jump into these last two picks, again, appreciate the love and support, guys. Um, please keep growing this channel. Hopefully, sometime down the road, I want to be able to sell merch to y'all guys, create some merch. I got prototypes. I'm just was before I was doing some here and there, see what looks good. Um, but trying to find out a good design for my podcast. And the one I currently have, yes, it looks like a gaming one. I just left that one there because it looks pretty cool, but I'm trying to look for a better one. So again, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you're interested in me doing merch later on down the road, and who you got winning this week. Are there going to be shutout games? Any close margin games? Again, let me know in the comments, please. I love it. I enjoy it. It's amazing, guys. So, enough with the me talking here and there. Let's go ahead and jump into these last four teams. Last four teams we got is first, we got the Sunday night matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Los Angeles Rams. Again, Tampa Bay coming off a crazy game against the Bills, and the Rams coming off a big win against my Seattle Seahawks, taking the number one spot in our division. So this game could be a good one. It'd be crazy if, of course, the Bucks win, and of course we win, but we'll still keep pace with the Rams, but I feel like we'll be a second place team this season. Like I said, since I think the Rams are going to sweep us, so we'll see down the road how this one will turn out. But in this matchup, I am riding with the Tampa Bay Bucks in this game. A good bounce back for them. It's gonna be a crazy, maybe another high score game, possible 38 to 4, 38 to 34. It's gonna be a close game, possible good high score game for this one. Um, Again, I feel like the Rams are good Super Bowl contender teams this year, and now since of course Chiefs are starting to fall short in the playoffs now, I think this season will be a great one to see. So again, I got Tampa Bay in this matchup, 38 to 34. So again, this one could be a good one, as well as the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cowboys. And last and not least, Monday Night Football. We got the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Both teams coming off big wins last week. Again, 49ers coming off a massive destruction game against against the Cardinals, and the Panthers coming off a close comeback win against the Falcons. This one could be an interesting game in San Fran, but I got the 49ers in this matchup. I got them winning 28 to 22. 28 to 22 for the 49ers. Excuse me. But again, guys, hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. Again, let me know in the comments who you got winning these games, and let me know if y'all guys are interested later on down the road if you want me to start selling merch. I want to reach a decent goal to start selling. It'll be amazing to do. So again, guys, like, subscribe, and please, guys, go check out my recent video. Again, you can see most of my picks that I got correct. Some of the scorings I know I got off, and of course, me picking my Seattle Seahawks again. But again, appreciate all the love and support, guys, and hopefully, we'll see how this playoff will be. I will see y'all guys in the next cast.